Hello everyone, my name is Prithvi and welcome once again to the YouTube channel of Pesa Blog. And in this video, we are going to talk about Disqus comment platform and also the kind of reasons that Disqus is gaining a lot of popularity over the last few years and why millions of webmasters are preferring Disqus over the other comment platforms. So let's get started. So right now I'm on the homepage of Disqus.com, which is the official homepage of the Disqus comment system. And the first tagline, which actually Disqus tells about itself, is that Disqus helps publishers increase engagement and build loyal audience. So this is one of the major reasons why Disqus has been gaining a lot of popularity over the years. That it basically helps increase the engagement. It basically prompts the kind of users and the kind of visitors to come back again and again to read the comments, to get engaged in the discussions, and it basically helps to build loyal audiences, which we also call returning visitors. And so this is one of the major reasons because Disqus has kind of formed a community around itself, and Disqus has become a community around itself. And everyone who is commenting, everyone who wants to follow the discussion is prompted to get back, and how we will see later in this video. So let's see what Disqus has to tell about itself. So the major reason, the first thing that Disqus says, that it basically engages your audience, and Disqus does engage your audience. Disqus, the interest favorite comment in plugin makes it easy for publishers to bring their content to life. Few colorful discussion, efficiently moderate comment, and build engaging communities. So you actually get notified once someone. So the first thing is you actually have the threaded comments. So you can see here there is a comment by Pamela, and the same has gotten replied from Sam and Norman. And when someone gets notified, so when someone a reply gets comment gets replied, there is a discussion which actually gets started, and the whole discussion keeps on going when you're talking about Disqus, because Disqus actually supports credit comments, and Disqus actually motivates people to just come and comment and get engaged in the discussions. And along with that, so it helps you retain your readers. So you can just convert the casual readers into regular contributors. Disqus helps publishers capture readers and keep them coming for more, and with robust sign-in options, cross-site notification, and more. So if you have signed up for Disqus on one website, and if you are visiting any other website which uses Disqus, so that actually means that you'll be able to use the same sign-in credentials on the other website as well. So, and this is one of the best things about Disqus, that the whole community, it actually works like a social network. So wherever you go, whichever website you use, you will always be notified of the kind of comments that you are posting, the kind of replies that you're getting, and also every single website which is using Disqus, so you can use the same credentials everywhere. So it becomes a kind of a community, and the readers are retained because readers will. So if a reader has signed up elsewhere, he won't need to come back and sign up on your website again and again. So he can just use the same credentials, and he can just get started with commenting on your website as well. Talking about the next thing, so it does understand your success. It helps you understand your success, and so Disqus has an amazing analytical uh, uh, dashboard on the website, so you can actually measure, as you can see in this. So it does tell you how many times your article was read, how many times your comments were read, and also the total number of engagements. And it also tells the changes over the weeks, over the days, and over the month. So it does help you keep a track of your record. If it helps you keep a track of the comments and discussions, and also the visitors on your website. And you can always take your decisions based on the kind of matrices that Disqus does provide you. One of the best things I like about Disqus is that it helps you monetize your engagement. So Disqus does help, does give a lot of monetization options, which, as you can see, so it actually gets embedded within your comments. It doesn't need any extra space. It does not need any extra banner, or any extra content, and does get embedded within your website comments. And if you have a considerable amount of traffic, Disqus also helps you to make money out of that. And this is another thing which actually helps a lot of large publishers, and it also prompts a lot of large publishers to use Disqus. And so these are some facts. These are some numbers about Disqus. So it is trusted by millions of publishers. You can also see that Spoiler TV, 95 Google, Destructoid, Cinema Plan, Rolling Stone, Atlantic, TMZ, Entertainment, Weekly. So these are the websites which are actually using Disqus. Talking about the numbers, so Disqus has over 50 million monthly comments. Disqus has 17 billion monthly page views, 191 countries where the webmasters are using Disqus, and 2 billion monthly unique. So these are quite big numbers. If we talk about comment platform. And another thing, we are here to help publishers succeed in an open and diverse internet. So this is another thing which actually, Disqus has been helping a lot of webmasters since last few years, and in last few years, Disqus has been a stable choice for a lot of webmasters due to these kind of reasons. So I have also written a detailed, very detailed post on Pesa blog which says a Disqus comment system review and reasons why you should use it. And this post actually gives you a detailed step by step and also a detailed review about why you should use Disqus, what are the reasons behind people actually use Disqus. So if you see the cutting edge things about Disqus, so Disqus has emerged as a platform in itself. So if you do read it, this is a detailed guide, and I'm sure you will get a lot of uh, insights. You'll get a lot of points from this website, and you also see that now the kind of reasons that I've listed why Disqus has been so popular. So it is simple, reliable, and fast. The user registration is very very simple. That you have all the social networks you can just sign in with. The comment form is very it loads very fast. It basically allows you. It gives you an identity for the reader. So identity for the readers actually mean that every single user has an identity, every single user has a screen name, and every single user has, they can choose their name, and no one is anonymous. Everyone, when you're commenting on something, when you're getting engaged in the discussions, there is always that you do have a name, you do have an identity, and that is the best. That also prompts other people to reply to you and to get involved in the discussions. Stay updated with the discussions. You can always get notified about you can always opt for the notifications, and whenever there's a comment, there is a reply to your comment, you get notified. And also, to follow the discussions, you do not need to comment. You can just follow the discussion, and even without getting involved in that, you can always follow the comments. Whenever there is a new comment on something that you're following, you always get notified by the emails, and it is not a mandatory thing. So you are always asked to opt in for these notifications. You're always asked to opt in for these alerts, and if you choose not to opt in for that, Disqus will not bother you. And if you choose that you want to get notified, if you want to be involved in the discussions, Disqus will always make sure that you do not miss any of these uh, comments. You do not miss any of these notifications, and the new comments and new replies which are coming onto the discussion that you're following. So this is it. I hope that you are getting what and I really hope that it was useful. And I've also made a video on how you can install Disqus and how you can basically configure that on your WordPress blog. And if you have any other queries about blogging or about Disqus or about anything which you want me to make a video on, please leave in the comment box, and I'll make sure that within a week I do make a video on that with all the detailed guide. And that's it in this video. Please like and share this, subscribe to this channel so that I can keep bringing you all the latest updates from the blogging world and all the latest tutorials and tips and tricks. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.